I'm with Kiana, the head coach from Magic Netball Club. Two very different performances from your club today.
Yes.
But I think, do you know what? Against Ryland, which was a very convincing win for Ryland, set you up for kind of a win that has probably shown you a lot about your team. That you probably knew it, but you've seen something about them now, which you can take forward and be a lot more confident about future results.
Yeah.
So let's start with Ryland. We talked with your players about why the slow start, they weren't ready, but we never get to the bottom of why are you not ready? Why are you starting slow when you know what to expect? So give us an insight into why that was such a poor performance in the first game.
Yeah, it's frustrating because we work so much on skills, we work so much on the basics being there, but for us, to be all credit to Ryland, they were a quality side, and I think for us in our girls' heads, they were getting beaten on a few things that they sometimes more locally don't get beaten on, and for them it was like that belief in themselves that they could do it. So Ryland had excellent shooting stats, they were transitioning ball well, they were clearing space well. Full credit to them, but for us, we were placing ball badly. We weren't putting the ball ahead enough, and we weren't making definite moves. Our defensive pressure was not good enough, and that essentially led to them making those drives through court easy. No defensive pressure from us to stop them. When a game is like that, then it's hard to get back into a game from there. So it was not a good enough performance from us. But where we act as attitude-wise, we joke that everyone's a bit too nice from where we're from, and actually we've got to have a bit more stats and a bit more fight on court, and that's really the difference. When we've got these skills coming through, we need to match it with the presence on court.
When you looked at both games, Ryland and Teambridge, where did you feel you're going to get the best result from?
Well, ironically, we thought we were going to probably get it hopefully more on the first.
Well, I thought that as well.
But to be fair, we knew Ryland were good, and Teambridge, we hadn't actually played them last season.
No, you didn't. Sorry.
So we kind of knew what they were like, obviously from their scores, we knew they were good. So we knew both teams, highly impressive, and it was how we could just improve. And as I keep saying, in this league, it's the best of the best. We have to be at our best to be successful in this league. So that we just need to think about what that means for us and what being successful in this level is.
So you come up, so Teambridge, you're both kind of two wounded animals. Teambridge getting beat convincingly against AP Saints, you getting beat convincingly against Ryland.
Yeah.
When the game started, what part did you kind of sense this was going to be a different type of performance?
Yeah, I hoped it would be. We spent the break in the middle. Obviously, that's actually quite a luxury now, having that this season to reflect and build. And we talked really openly about what went wrong for us, and the girls all reflected on their performance too. And we talked really openly that we don't come to this league to play like that, and it's not how we should be playing. And we almost talked about the sassy side of us that needs to come out on court and how we make a physical presence. And I said, if one thing, win or lose, I don't care, but what I would expect to see is how we actually show our presence on court as Magic players, what we expect from them. And I have to give absolute full credit because those girls did exactly
Have you seen that before in your team? That will to win? Because I personally...
Strongest here today, I've seen it in elements and it's the consistency, but that they came out as a whole new first two bunch.
Whether it's locally, whether it's... Are they in a regional league?
Yeah, regional.
So whether it's or whether you're coming to ENG league, is that just the basic expectation now to play like that?
Totally. That is set now. They know they can do that. We've had enough reflecting, and obviously from us here last season, we said it's not good enough. We're doing the same reflections each week. We've got the skill. We're not bringing the presence.
I said the same thing.
So for us now, it's a case of we knew that. We said enough of it. We're done. Let's sort it out and let's do it. And as I said, I'm hugely impressed with my squad, both on the bench, both on the court, all bringing the energy, all bringing the one, playing cleanly to go hard and hump ball and contest, and they did exactly
apart from the kind of the physical change in your team in that game against Teambridge, because Teambridge are not a soft team.
Oh, no.
They're a tough team.
They're tough.
Physically as well. Technically, I don't want to just focus on that side of things. Technically, what did you do better as a team? Which kind of stopped Teambridge getting on top of you and kind of getting on, just kind of pulling away type of thing.
I think the physicality today, Teambridge are sound in basics, like we've said before. Like we're both probably on good par about that, but actually I think our physicality today was stronger, and how when we turned over ball, we kept it calm, we kept it steady, albeit with lots of encouragement on the sideline. But actually, we were looking really carefully at like that lateral ball and making it so they can have time to steady, have time to calm, and trying to convert that turnover rather than just throwing it away, which is what we did on that first one. So yeah, just for us, it's the physicality upped from all of us. Everyone was doing their part in delaying, pushing high and wide. So I think that was the slight difference from us today.
I noticed before we go, I noticed that you get a lot of success when Mia comes into the centre court,
Yeah.
picks the ball up, then makes the move back into the attacking zone.
Yeah.
When she started doing that, your gameplay is a lot more smooth and it's a lot more effective. But at certain points in that game, she weren't doing it. So when she started doing that more often, was for me, that was the game changer.
Yeah.
Was that the same for you?
Yeah, it's when they all actually attack the ball.
Yeah.
I think that's the key thing for me. It's how we sometimes are waiting for somebody else to make the move. We all have to be active, we all have to be wanting ball, and we all have to be presenting. And you're exactly right, when my attacking players are actually coming through that court, meeting ball early, there's no point having a next phase. First phase isn't there. So actually just connecting through that court, forward options, and we just keep talking about prep time. We've got to be prepped, we've got to be ready, and the prelim time to actually go for ball. I think that's the difference that we can make. But now, as you say, it's keeping those high standards.
Yeah. Well, I'll be very eager to see how you perform in your next games, because this fixtures do not get easier whatsoever for you. So well done.
Thank you.
It's a performance that I die to see, because this is what E&G is all about, earned not given, and having that hunger and desire to just, if you're going to lose, you lose properly. But
Exactly.
it was a great performance, a game changer in my opinion for you.
Yeah.
And I look forward to seeing you again in December.
Thanks very much, we're excited.
See you later, Kiana.